Drinky McGluglug. I think this is one of the best names I've seen in a long time. Drinky McGluglug. Hey everybody, this is the Gerbil. It's July 2nd, Grand Arena, 5v5, and ships. Or and fleet, that's what it always says in the calendar, and fleet. Not really feeling very good today. My 3-year-old and I both woke up with some kind of a bug. So I'm not gonna turn on the camera for this vid, just chat for a little bit. This is a fun match. It was a very low stress one overall. There's a loss that I don't fully understand yet. I need to go investigate the characters more because I got outspeeded and I'm not sure how. It comes up in a second. The CLS here was a fun opening. It was an easy matchup. Like I said, no stress. We got Inquisitors at the 11-minute mark. They're going to win 65 banners against a meh Empire team. I thought that would just be kind of fun to go Imps versus Imp and see how it goes. I don't like this counter. Maul Mandos versus CLS. SWGOH.GG says that it has a 100% win rate in the recent GACs. And it could be attributed to the fact that 2 of my clones are gear, I think, 10 and 11. I'm not sure. Arc is still really low, and I think Echo. So I definitely need to get them up. 5s and Rex are gear 2. Of course, Anakin is Relic 7. Gear 2, Relic 2. See, like I said, don't feel very good today. I got a bad headache. Bad headache. And other symptoms. No, I don't think it's the Rovid. 99.99999% sure of that. China has the strictest anti-COVID policies in the world. And even though this is a city of 25 million, there's likely only a few hundred cases a day at best in the whole city. Sincerely, it's kind of crazy. I actually would like them to just move on from their zero COVID policy and just let it run its course like the rest of the world has. And then I could go home and see my family. But that's a whole nother story. So yeah, gas won, but it's a scary one. And then, so my opponent has 4 GLs. Again, I have 2. And I did win the previous match. This is round 2. I'm 1-0 this week so far. It's a good start. Even though I dropped 3 battles to my previous match opponent, Jeff's, Jeffsh. What a hard name to say. But Jeff's did not beat my Executor as I expected. I was able to full clear him, so got through it. Here, why did I run a full squad? I don't know. I got no idea. I could have just Sith wadded this. Should have just Sith wadded this. Swatted it? I don't know. C-E-E Watt. Watsy? Could have Watsied it. See, I like Watsy. Watsy sounds like Yahtzee. Watsy, because the other Sithies I put in there. The ultimate killed Jedi Master Luke. Wow. The other Siths I put in there just as cannon fodder to get to the ultimate. Not quicker, but make the opposing team take more turns to get to the ultimate. Turns out I just lost a lot of banners because of that. 6 of them at least. So I don't think I should have done that. Oh well, c'est la vie. Yeah. And then the second, obviously, Galactic Legend, we got Slicker here on defense. With Relic 5 Entourage. I think it's interesting when people take they farm the Galactic Legend, but then they don't max out their team with them. I guess I get that if you're not so much, if you're not going to use them a lot or play them. I mean, I've reliced Ewok Scout, right? How often do I get to use him? I miss my Ewok Scout. He probably feels lonely on the bench. That's okay. He's sitting there with Tebow. Tebow Camp and Company. They're both relic. I do use them from time to time, especially in 3v3. I'm sorry, I think in 3v3, Tebow Logray Scout or Tebow Poplo Scout or even, well, I think there's a lot of options there, but I think Tebow Scout is really good together. I think Logray is probably better because you put that foresight, you get the 100% turn meter removal on him, on Tebow, and Scout's basic removes turn meter and his special calls assist, so if it calls Tebow, it's another 100% turn meter removal. It's a good fun little 3v3 slow control team. Yeah, and here I should have been using Inherited Teachings relentlessly on Hermit Yoda to try to recover some protection banners. But again, c'est la vie, headache, not feeling good, not thinking good. So, okay, so Dash is at 210 speed. His leadership gives him plus 20. That gives him 310. My Vader is 264. He gains 8 speed for Dash. He gains 8 speed for each Empire ally. And he gains 8 speed for each Sith ally. And I think that doubles up. So that's 16 for Palp, 8 for each of the others, 8 for Dash. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 times 8? No, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 times 8 is 48, and he needs 264. That should be 312 speed. So Vader should be 312 starting, and Dash should be 310, and yet Dash went first. This is the one I don't understand. Somewhere, somehow, either somebody's giving Dash some extra speed, which I need to look into it, go read all those kits yet again, or I'm miscalculating. Maybe Palpatine doesn't give him 16 speed. I thought Palpatine does, because he's both a Sith and an Empire. So I thought that would be plus 16 speed, but maybe it's only plus 8. I need to do some reading. Oh well, we're gonna mop it. Didn't want to throw Grievous at this, but we're going to. And it's kind of scary. I mean, I think Dash with a mid to high relic nest is always a bit scary. All those AoEs are also a little worrisome because the AoEs, the splash damage against the non-primary target is never super high, except for Grievous's. And of course, every time you damage Nest, she's filling herself up with that bonus protection. So it makes it a bit harder to kill. So of course, the trick is you gotta try to hit her with a big stick as soon as she takes a turn and reduces her own protection. Nest. All right. Dash is, ooh, wow. But there goes Dash. See, it's just scary, especially on that stun right there. All right, what do we got? They all have foresight, and I'm not sure how I'm hitting him through the foresight. Maybe his attacks can't be evaded? I don't know. All right, stun, but almost no damage. And this is why you mod an insane amount of health on Grievous, because his damage is based on health. And it keeps him durable. Well, good job. And then this is just a gimme, full auto normally. Although I was watching Scribe's channel, and Scribe was saying that Wampa will not do the AoE splash when he's in automatic. And I think that's true. In my recollections, I've always had to pay very careful attention to being an automatic, to take off auto and do the Wampa smash thing right there. When his health starts getting, he starts taking health damage. So I don't know. It's interesting. Or maybe it just prioritizes everything, the roar. I bet that's it. It probably prioritizes the roar over the smash. And the problem is the roar's cooldown is shorter. So like right there, could have tested it, but I don't want to risk losing. Not after losing it to Dash Rendar. I'm probably going to have my Dash Rendar up to Gear 13 next week. I'm working on Star Killer, but I'm really, really tempted to stop. And here's where you're going to call me absolutely crazy. I'm thinking about relicking a Phoenix squad. Seriously. Because profundity. And even if it's not Profundity, the next Galactic Legend, I am 100% certain will be a Rebel. Whether it's Ahsoka or Leia, it's going to be a Rebel. And what do Rebels want? Phoenix. It just like, I totally expect that to happen. And I noticed like all of my Phoenix is gear 8 through 10, except for Hera, she's 11. So I'm woefully underprepared. I thought I was all ready because most of my Rebels are gear 13, but not my Phoenix. I mean, even if we get Galactic Legend Thrawn, Ezra's going to be there. I mean, as a requirement. Probably Hera. Now, Hera would be more for Ahsoka or Leia, perhaps. Kanan would be also for probably Ahsoka. These Inquisitors would be for Ahsoka. A Galactic Legend, that is. Oh yeah, so hey, look, we're fighting Inquisitors versus B Empire. So which B Empire team is better? Inquisitors. I don't think that they're that bad, honestly. They're just not. I think people put their expectations too high. I mean, how many new squads come to the game that we immediately throw it at the #1 meta Galactic Legend and then judge it based on that? And then say, well, if it couldn't beat top meta, well, maybe it'll beat the top non-Galactic Legend meta. Let's throw it at GAS and CLS and Darth Revan and see what happens. Like, holy heckfire, we didn't do that with the prepared team, right? We didn't, they kind of sucked too, until Dash. But we didn't do that with, well, who else has come out recently as a faction? Well, with the Mando squad, like when Mando and IG and Quill and Cara Dune came out, nobody said they suck because they can't beat GAS CLS and a Galactic Legend. It's just a silly expectation that for some reason, based on some bad marketing for sure on CG's part, the expectation was set too high. And of course, when you expect the galaxy and all you get is Endor, you're going to be disappointed unless your name is the Gerbil. Then you'll be like, woo, it's Endor, I rule. Probably until I get, captured, cooked, and eaten by a squad of carnivorous murder bears. Chihuahua. I don't see Nightsister squads very much on defense anymore. And for Ewoks, it should be just a free win. In fact, it should be a 65 banner win. But it really does depend. Like right now, Elder got hit a few too many times, and I don't think I'm going to be able to recover that protection. Like, why is it so easy for Ewoks to beat Nightsisters? Well, first off, Plague is nullified by Chirpa, Elder, and Wicket. As soon as they recover health, the Plague goes away. And Wicket has an AoE that heals everybody, and Chirpa and Elder both have mass heals, so Plague's useless. And then Zombie taunts on basic, which is great, but Poplu removes taunt on basic. And if you got Retribution on him, a lot of times, like, Zombie will attack Poplu counterattacks, and poof, there goes the taunt, and the sisters are open for anybody to attack him again. It's really like a dynamic dude. I don't know what I'm saying. I'm too tired. Yeah, Imperial Troopers versus Mon Mothma. Just gotta survive the opening wave from Mr. Kyle, and then, well, game. I didn't even look at their relic levels. Should have done that. For all of you parents out there, I'm sure you know what I'm talking about, man. Sick 3-year-olds suck real bad when they're waking up in the middle of the night, throwing up. That is no fun. No fun at all. Wrecks your own sleep. Oh, here we go. Ackbar mirror match. Their Ackbar only has 1 Omicron, though, and it's a squad of 5. So I thought I would try to balance this a little bit by going in with a squad of 4. So 4v5 Ackbar mirror match. And when I was doing it this morning, I was like, why am I not stunning? We've already whiffed twice, whiffed 3 times, and then I realized, oh, right. No, actually, that's, yeah, tenacity up, right? Yeah, tenacity up, so that's right. I'm not going to land a stun there, even though I keep trying. But you see how R2 is attacking every time on that special? It's like you're going to get hopefully a triple shot off from Leia plus a basic stun from R2. I think that's the sweet spot right there. I know a lot of people say they love Fulcrum in there. Maybe Fulcrum's better. I don't know. My Fulcrum's like Gear 8. But I think the high damage Leia plus Leia's Omicron bonuses plus stun right there, I think that's the way to go. I love this squad. Full banners, yo. Ackbar v. Ackbar for the win. No matter what, Ackbar was going to win. All right. And now B Phasma. It's my last team. And I happen to have Darth Revan left, so why not? Probably should have taken out Marauder just for an extra point. I mean, this is a gimme win. Bye-bye, Kylo. Marauder did Marauder things and marauded. All right, I'm going to log into the game real quick, check and see. Oh, man, Darkside Geos, we're rocking it. We've got day and a half, well, roughly a day and a half left in Phase 4, and the guild has, my new guild has 3 stars in every territory so far. Yay! We got 36 Watt shards yesterday, or today, which was amazing. Go 36. It was really sad leaving my previous guild. I had been in that group for a couple of years. I felt really sad, and it really bums me out that the game is structured in such a way that when you hit a certain critical mass, like, you really have to get into a good guild to continue to develop, especially if you try to create content like I do. And of course, I know there's only like, what, 50 of us probably on YouTube who make content globally. I mean, there's not that many. I mean, there's a lot of people with like, 20 subs, and they're not really content creators as much as they're just sharing some cool stuff from time to time. And I don't put myself up there with like Cubs or Arnold or anything like that. That's not my goal. I just do this for fun. Speaking of Arnold, he put out an interesting video today. I'll talk about this more in the Galaxy Last Week vid, but I appreciated his vid. He put out an apology statement saying that he had received a lot of feedback saying that he had been too negative and contributing to some of the negative feelings in the community. And I'm not saying that he was. I'm not doing that. What I'm saying is I appreciate his willingness to acknowledge his viewers and his fans, and his courage to address that publicly. I mean, that takes courage. I mean, a lot of people, I mean, look at politicians that even when they're responded to millions of people and they get horrific public feedback, they just go on with life as they want to do it and ignore people. So, Arnold, good job, man. I really do appreciate that. That's courage. I do think that the community as a whole has been incredibly negative, and I do think some of it is warranted. But there's also, like, on Reddit, I've stopped going to Reddit a lot lately because there's a lot of people that just seem to be actively looking for something to complain about. Like the occasional post of silly things, like complaining that the shard shop has an Inquisitor in the top row, 4 shards for 320 crystals or whatever, and they're complaining that they never see, I don't know, Chopper or something. And I'm like, well, come on now. Of course the Inquisitors are going to be up there. That's the newest thing. It's like, duh, that's going to be promoted. I mean, I see Sortie up there almost every other day. So, yeah. Anyway, folks, hope you've enjoyed. Like I said, not feeling so good, so I'm going to shut up now and let you all enjoy. So take care. Thanks for watching. Good luck on the holotables. Shoot for the stars. If you miss, you land on the moon. I don't know what you're going to do there. Probably suffocate, and there's no food either, so never liked that one. How about this one? A frown is a smile that's upside down. There you go. Some words of wisdom. All right. Bye-bye. See you all around.